You said you're cool and that it's alright, but you're hiding something that don't feel right. You know life is better when we just talk. When we just talk, let's talk. Baby, I'm not Potter, I got language. I ain't got no time to sit here angry. You know life is better when we just talk. When we just talk, let's talk. I know sometimes I can say the wrong thing. You won't get nowhere without responding. You know life is better when we just talk. When we just talk, let's talk. Better when we just talk. Just talk. Better when we just talk. Just talk. You know better when we just talk. Let's talk. You say that you're cool and that it's alright, but you're hiding something that don't feel right. You know life is better when we just talk. When we just talk, let's talk.
One day inside a station in Amsterdam, perchance, the men were dancing side by the man with the crooked glance. They turned to face each other. It was just happenstance that these two men would meet that day and do that fateful dance. Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. He went. They said we've both been dancing all this time. What a coincidence. And then they danced together like no one's danced before. The diplomats were dancing. They cancelled all the war. The whole world celebrated with no more violence. And all because these men crossed paths. What a
the Momentum Gaming League Winter 2020 Cup 2, and we're bringing you the lower division brackets tonight. I am Dennett Horsborn, and sadly I'm on my own, but bringing you 3 series, 2 semi-finals and a final. First up is ADG Aufbau versus RK Boostless, and we're going to get into that match pretty much right now. Teams are loaded up, good to go, and we're in. So we have Boostless in blue, Aufbau in orange. The blue team are Ryan Senpei, Sky, Chips. Oh! And right away off kickoff. I haven't even got through the team rosters yet, and we have a goal on the board. Oh, Grape just getting side on the ball on that kickoff. Ryan Senpei's touch, sending it past everybody, and they find themselves ahead. So the Aufbau team are Grape, JTW, and Delta 7. All right, can Boostless hold on to this lead and send Aufbau to the wire? Oh, nice intercept there from Ryan. Cleared away. Aufbau doing quite well in the midweek ACGL. They look pretty strong to me. So and there we go. Great, putting one in. JTW passing it. Awkward in the corner. I don't think anybody touched it there. Boostless, no one going back post to cover the goal. Everyone right side of the post, left side of the post. And Grape finding his way through the game's level. Aufbau scoring their goal in open play. Boostless off the kickoff. Chips bangs it long and forward. JTW sending it right back. Following his own Sky shot. Putting it into the blue corner, doing well here, but I think he faked out Delta 7 a little there. Here they come again. Little loose out in the midfield. Sky getting a touch backward. Forwards, I should say. Chips looking for the pass, doesn't get it. Ryan can only deflect it sideways. Chips, however, puts it backwards. Grape got a bit of a time, picks up the corner boost and looks to play it forward. Sky will interfere though. Nice shot by Ryan, but it's going to go wide with a little bit of help from Delta. Chips. Oh, Chips missing. This could be dangerous. Delta looking to control. I think his better option might have been to bang it forward, but they're fully in attack nonetheless. Great, bringing it back. Ryan's looking to control and send it out, but Delta brings it back into the middle. JTW's up and it goes wide, coming off a boostless player before doing so. Chips getting a touch, pushing it wide, stopping that from going in. And I see the server is acting up, which seems to be the way on local servers right now. One hopes with free-to-play coming up that behind the scenes there's a lot of work being done. Grape trying to bring that down, but he sends it cross goal. Neither team looking overly organized in attack. What can Ryan do now? Chips high into the corner, but it's soft. Delta high and soft into that same corner, but it is now cleared forward by Grape. Ryan Senpei sends it backwards. Grape down to Delta. Delta with the shot off the crossbar. Can JTW finish? Yes, he can. Aufbau take a 2-1 lead. A minute and a half of the game left, but they are the only team to have scored in open play. boostless goal coming from the first kickoff, the starting kickoff of the game. Oh, and Grape is going to get his second just 7 seconds later. Pass from Delta, squeezed off a boosters player. A little lost in defense. 3-1. Delta winning the kickoff. JTW off the backboard. Delta's up again. Boostless get away with it for now. Oh, Chips with the looking to boom it forward. Misses. Lining up an opportunity for Aufbau to get a fourth. But they're going to have a bit of work. Oh, Chips again. Having a bit of a whip session is Chips. He's going to want to fix that coming into game 2. They do have a tiny bit of breathing room, this being a best of 5. But let's not count them out just yet. Grape not getting on the end of that. Dunked out by Ryan Senpei. He pops it up. Here comes Chips. But JTW will get there first. But Chips does get the intercept, the block. They have an opportunity. Ryan, it's going to touch the crossbar, but JTW push it wide. Sky having a go. Chips now. Oh, Grape getting his hat trick. 19 seconds to go. 4-1. And it is Aufbau that are going to take game 1. Well, for the first minute and a half, it was very evenly poised. The game wasn't getting away from either team, but once Aufbau got there first, they've pretty much been the dominant team since then. And that is that. So the first of this best of 5 series is done. Aufbau take it. We're bringing you 3 games here, 2 semifinals and a final. The first final, this that you're watching now, is Aufbau versus RK Boostless. And that is going to be followed immediately by X-Pandas versus RK Leftovers. And the winners of these 2 series will go and meet in the lower division bracket final. So, Boostless looking to put in a better performance, both in attack and defense. They did take the lead early in game 1. They're going to want to do that, of course, in game 2. And then this time, hold on to that lead. Finally, the server readies up and we're good to go for game 2. Let's go. And away they go. Game 2, best of 5. Aufbau, Boostless. Boostless getting the first territorial advantage. Can Ryan get on the end of this? He cannot. Delta, it's going to be over JW. Grape hanging back, having to defend, giving his team time to get back. He does well to do that and then transition it into attack. JT, Grape. Wow, Sky rocking the Mantis. Ryan Senpei with a shot. It took JTW and Delta to get on the end of that and save. The first shot in anger coming from Boostless, but the score remains nothing. Ryan now having another go. It's floating dangerously in front. JTW will clear. Grape with a shot. Saved by Sky. Delta. Once, twice. Sky intercepts. JT is going to put it down on the backboard. Chips, he whips it. And that allows Grape to come in and score. Chips having a torrid time in front of net and out in the midfield. Both game one and now. His target sights a little off. Opportunity now for Boosters. What can they do? It's coming right back at them though. Server health is dodgy. Delta, Ryan clears. Ryan Akay high into the midfield. JT comes flying in and intercepts into the corner. Oh, down into the midfield. Here comes Grape. Always dangerous is Grape in these games we've seen this evening. Boostless definitely looking a little firmer in this game than they did in game number one. But they didn't look too bad in the first minute and a half, 2 minutes of the last game, and then they kind of fell apart. So can they keep it together? They're completely in this game as long as they don't concede a game. They don't want to go too behind. It becomes a steeper and steeper hill to climb. Grape, it runs past him. Oh, Sky with the rather enthusiastic back pass. This is dangerous for Boosters. Chips again is going to miss. Delta bangs it, and I think it was Sky that got the touch to push it away. Chips does well. Can Sky get there first? It's loose. Ryan. Delta booming it back toward the Boosters goal. Grape. They just can't hang on to it long enough to... Oh, but here's an opportunity now. Can Sky get up? Grape is going to get there first. JTW is going to push it wide. A minute and a half to go. Still only one goal in it. Boostless can come back. But they're going to have to make an attack count. Chips puts it down for Grape. Grape just bops it onto the ground over Sky. And that's their second. And that really puts Boostless on the back foot here. And I think they're going to struggle to overcome this 2-goal deficit. The only goal by Boostless being the opening kickoff in game number one. They need to get a goal in open play to, well, convince them for a start that they can score. Grape again, as he did in game number one, takes a hat trick. Great pass off the roof stroke ceiling from Delta. Grape reads it beautifully to direct the top left-hand corner for Aufbau's third goal. 45 seconds. Ryan! The shot is soft and Grape gets there. Chips. Does he get the double? Does he get it? It comes so close and then Ryan misses. Grape, his eyes lit up looking for his fourth goal. Not to be, not yet anyway. 10 seconds to go. Aufbau set and will take game number 2. And they are now one game away from sliding into the final. And they will meet the winner of X-Pandas and RK Leftovers. Boostless taking a moment to ready up. And the story is there. 8, 10 shots coming from Aufbau. Just 2 from Boostless. And Boostless having to make 6 saves. Only 1 save from the Aufbau side. So all the aggression, the attacking coming from Aufbau. All the scrabbling and defense coming from Boostless. All right, they've readied up. Let's go. No. On my side, it said server went down for maintenance. Yes, indeed, it did. Is everyone joining up, or are we remaking this lobby? Okay, I need a join party match. Server indeed did die. All right, waiting for all the players to leave the other lobby so we can remake. All right, I think we're in. We can go. Game number 3. Aufbau lead 2 games to nothing. They have match point to go into the final. And it is Aufbau that win the kickoff, but here comes Ryan Senpei. Flying with purpose, but can't quite get there. Sky floats it up. Delta 7 gets it away, but he's banged away. All right, Boostless looking aggressive. They're coming in hard. And why not? Nothing left to lose! And they do score! Great pass from Ryan Senpei. Chips finishes it off. Lovely deft touch from Ryan Senpei. Lands it at the feet of Chips. Chips bangs it in all the way. And that's Boostless with their first goal in open play. And immediately, oh no, their lead is extinguished. Off Grape winning the kickoff. Delta reading it. 1 touch and a shot. Binds an open Boostless net. And that is that. 1 apiece. Oh! But Boostless are not done. They have not had their last say in this series. Chips with the dunk. It goes just wide of the net. Sky gets on top of it, pushes it in, and their lead is re-established. Now, how long can they hang on to it? They get slightly better on the kickoff, but here comes JTW. Bangs it down and in front of goal. Sky guys it. But Chips bangs it forward. This is a much better looking Boostless team. Oh, Chips a little heavy on the pass. But they're not done yet. Here comes Ryan. A little bit of danger. Chips doing well. Sky looking to bring it, tap it backwards into goal. Doesn't get there. Ryan gets it past 2. They've got 1 to beat. But Grape is going to be hard to beat, but he airs Delta 7, cleans it up. Ryan brings it right back. There's been a demo by Sky in front. They have an opportunity now! Great work from Ryan. And Sky on the other side demoing one of the Aufbau players, and then Chips putting the final touch on it. Where has this Boostless team been? This is much, much better from them. They've come forward with aggression and purpose, and importantly, have been far more accurate. Ryan again, landing it in front. Sky coming in, Chips coming in for the shot. They still have an opportunity. Sky gets a touch, it floats down, JTW clears. But all the action happening in the Aufbau half right now. And as soon as they get it away, Boostless are bringing it right back. As they are right now. It's Ryan. He's definitely holding the team together as it stands right now, leading the aggression, putting in those passes, floating it in front of the goal. Great with a shot. Chips seems to have, for now, sorted out his whiffing issues. All right, now, Boostless in trouble. They're going to have to organize themselves in defense. Not looking anywhere near as confident in defense as they have in attack, but they've done well enough to keep out 3 or 4 consecutive shots from Aufbau, and they do it again. Can they transition this into an attack now? Delta misses. Chips bangs it forward. Follows. Sky. Ryan missing there, but still keeping the pressure on Aufbau. Ryan again, JTW banging it out. But for how long? And it is Aufbau now struggling to organize themselves in attack and make something of a play that looks threatening on the Boostless goal. This is looking good for them, but Sky is going to bring it out. He dunks JTW. Suddenly, all of their attempts, all of their touches, all of their blocks are finding the mark. Great with a shot. Chips with a magnificent save, keeping them out, keeping the 2-goal lead Boostless hold with 1 minute and 20 left to go. Boostless looking a lot more controlled than they have. Looking now to maintain as much possession as possible. Keep control of the ball. Let this clock run down. And push Aufbau to at least a 4th game. JTW, I don't think he has any boost. Doing what he can, but that's not too bad. Ryan. Dispossessed by Delta. Delta looking to pass it in. Sky. Oh. Dangerous looking attempted clear, but he's okay for now. This is dangerous. Chips, doesn't get a lot on it, but it is now in the Aufbau half, and they've got only 20 seconds to defend 2 goals. Delta, is Sky going to have a go? It gets under him and he's demoed. But with only 7 seconds, is there enough time for Aufbau to do something about this? JTW's up. It's down right in front. Here comes Grape. Everyone from Boostless up to clear that ball. They do enough. It was scrappy at times, but they came out fighting. They came out hard. They came out aggressive, and it paid off. They took the lead. They lost that lead almost immediately, re-established their lead, took another goal, and held on to it for close to 2.5 minutes, I think. But a very much improved performance by Boostless has pushed the series to at least game 4. Can they do the reverse sweep? Well, Ryan Senpei all the way in Kenya. We're waiting for him to ready up, and then we'll get into that 3rd game. If, and I do stress if, the servers hold. Ryan has readied up. We are going to hit game number 4. 2-1 Alfbau still pretty much in charge. But the reverse sweep becomes possible. Oh, let's go. Game 4, Alfbau, boostless. Away they go. Oh! Alfbau getting the better of the kickoff, but it's immediately in the Alfbau half, and they have an opportunity. Everybody's up. It's loose. It's scrappy. There's a chance. What can boostless do? Oh, this is going to be hard to defend. Oh, but it's pushed onto the post, but Delta will clean it up. And there we go. Alfbau looking to assert themselves early, dominate early, and not allow boostless to take them to a game 5. I think boostless just got to keep in mind what they did in that third game. They ran Alfbau a little ragged, so they know they can do it. Ryan with a shot. It's going to go wide. Grape gets it past Chips. Oh, my word, but it hit the post, bounced out beautifully for Delta, and Delta... Thank you very much. Just popped it high, just under the crossbar. Boostless looking to find the form they had in game 3. And that performance pretty much held together by Ryan Senpei, and I think they're going to need him to perform like he did in that third game. Oh, that's dangerous, though. Looking to clear, but it has now moved to Alfbau's half. Chips. Following it with no boost. Sky going into the air with like 12 boost. I'm not sure what he believed was in his boost tech that was going to get him up to that ball. Alfbau doing a job, doing very similar to what boostless did in that last game. They're dominating possession, dominating territory, being aggressive, spending most of their time in the boostless half. Not allowing boostless to dictate any of the play. But right now, the last 20 seconds or so have really just been scrappy midfield play. No one controlling, everyone just trying to bang it to the other side. Grape will get in on the action and score. Having scored, I don't think he actually scored in the last game. Having scored a hat-trick in both games 1 and 2, Grape was unusually quiet last game, but here he is now. Boostless! Oh, desperate touch. I think it was Ryan Senpei to make sure they didn't go 4 behind, because I think that may well have been a bridge too far. 3 goals is bad enough. Can they get one of those back now? You get one on the board, a little bit of a higher level of confidence. You think to yourself, well, we're only 2 behind. If we score one now, we're only 2 behind, but oh my word. Just shy of 2 minutes. Grape feeling like he's been out of the action for far too long. Out of the air, into the corner, passes to himself, finishes off. And I think now Alfbau well and truly in charge. The brief rally from Boostless may well be over. A minute and a half. If this is going to happen for Boostless, they need to do something now, because every second that ticks away now drains the belief and whatever confidence you have left that something can be done to rescue the situation. Double commit. It is cleared, but only as far as JTW. Here comes Sky. Can he get it past Delta? No, he can't. Delta, in fact, will get a strong enough touch that it just disappears for the 5th time this game into the Boostless net. And that, I think, is going to be that, folks. A generally fairly clean performance from Aufbau today. They've certainly deserved to be in the position they find themselves, on the verge of taking the semi-final. 3-1. Can Boostless rescue something from this game in the last 30 seconds? Aufbau not allowing Boostless in this game. Is this going to be number 6? No, Sky will do enough. We're into the last 10 seconds. Boostless do rescue something through Ryan Senpai. I'm always getting that wrong. But there we go, 5-1. Getting something at the very last moment. Do Boostless. The ball will bounce now. ADG Aufbau. Take it. 3-1. And that'll be that for this series. Aufbau move forward into the final of this lower division bracket. And they will meet up with the winners of X-Pandas and Arcade Leftovers. And that game coming up next.
All I wanna do is to put my arms around you and watch these moments fall back into place. All I wanna do is to make you stop and love me. How can I be blue when you catch me in these feelings like okay. I love you, I do need you, I do, I do need you. I love you, I do need you. I do need you. I love you, I do need you, I do, I do need you. I love you, I do need you. I do need you. All I wanna do is to put my arms around you and watch these moments fall back into place. All I wanna do is to make you stop and love me. How can I be blue when you catch me in these feelings like okay. I love you, I do, I need you, I do, I love you, I do, I need you. I love you, I do, I need you. I love you, I do, need you. I love you, I do, need you, I do, I love you, I do, need you. I love you, I do, need you. I love you, I do, need you.
All right, finally, we are back for our second series. X-Pandas versus RK Leftovers. We had a problem with the roster, getting everybody here, ready, and in the lobby, but we think they're here now. Although I see only one team is in. And then we can get rolling. We had a false start before the stream was live, so people can't be too far away. I think we're missing a couple of people from the party, so we're going to get them back in and ready so we can get the show on the road already. All right, we are good to go. I think everyone's here. Okay, 3 teams are in. Let's roll. We have a match. And away they go. X-Pandas in blue, RK Leftovers in orange. 10 seconds done, nothing's happened yet. Dark Itachi! Komkopi with the save. Sumo. Oh, Dark Itachi, not a great clear, but I think he's going to get away with it. Yes, indeed he is, despite the demo. Komkopi, oh. Confusing himself a little in the corner, but they too get away with it. And I see I missed in the chat, me and my fade sorting out my pronunciation of it, Senpai rather than Senpai. Shouldn't be getting that wrong. I'm of the original Star Wars fanage. All right, we are a minute and 20 in and not much happening. All a little crazy and scrappy out there. Komkopi puts it in front, but Dark Itachi will take it across and away. Laxstar's gonna get a goal. X-Pandas take the lead. Komkopi putting it off the wall. Oh, and Dark. Oof. Not quite sure what to do with that ball coming to the back of him, and all he could do was pop it up for Lack to come in and score. Dark has a shot at an open net! And it went so softly, I thought there was going to be a month of time for someone to get back and save that. But obviously a lot faster than it initially looked. Komkopi coming through via the back wall, couldn't get back there in time. Dark Itachi with a shot. It's going to drop down off the crossbar and be cleared away, but it's right back in, and in by Koning Wildebeest. And I'm not sure that even he thought that was a shot. I think he was hoping for a delicious pass in front of the goal, but he did enough to get it in. So 2-1, the Leftovers are in the lead. After a fairly uneventful minute and a half, the next minute has been chock full of action. Sumo's shot goes just high, and now an opportunity. Lack does do enough but only for a moment. Gives his team enough time to get back and defend. Sumo with the shot, Sumo with the goal. Dark Itachi. Oh no, Kun and Wildebeest and Dark Itachi getting in each other's way, opening up a shot for Sumo, who doesn't have too much trouble finishing that off. Hamburger Bill was asking, it was the last series he was asking for. All things squared up here. 2 minutes gone. Lack will get a finishing touch, and the scrappy goal from Scrappy defending. Doc, I had no idea what he was trying to do there. Got his team in massive amounts of trouble, and they have been fully punished for it and find themselves a goal behind after leading by a goal. Komkopi with a shot. Komkopi with a goal. The leftovers creating massive problems for themselves, not reading the play, not getting tight in defense, not getting back post on the goal line. And here they are, 2 goals behind. Sumo will take a shot. It's going to go just wide. Lack with the follow-up. Bangs it into pretty much the same shot Sumo had, but Komkopi will bring it back in. Dark looking to clear, does a better job now. Dark Itachi finishes it off, but it's right back in through Sumo. Their goal's open. He doesn't have a lot to do. He does what has to be done. Sumo gets his second. And now the X-Pandas fully in charge of this first game in this best-of-5 semi-final. Lack with a shot, and Lack gets his second goal. His eye stand corrected. Goal. Is that his second? Or his third? It is indeed his hat trick. Lack gets a hat trick. And the X-Pandas now fully in charge in game 2. They're pretty much dictating the entire game right now. Komkopi will get it away. That, however, is dangerous. Kun and Wildebeest can only push it to the blue corner where Sumo clears. All right, a little bit of back and forth now, but the leftovers are chasing the game and chasing it hard at this stage. 4 goals. Can they come up with them? 40 seconds, a goal every 10 seconds. They need to get the first of them right now. Kun and Wildebeest goes high and whiffs. Lack will push it deep into the orange half. Dark is bumped in the air. 10 seconds to go. X-Pandas are going to take game number 1. They have the early advantage. Leftovers being left to consider their position, where they are and how they come back in game number 2. Both teams taking their time to ready up. The X-Pandas are ready. Leftovers, we're waiting on Dark Itachi and Doc. X-Panda seeing all the action. 6 goals, 3 assists, and 10 shots. So 60% conversion rate. That ain't bad. Leftovers with only 4 shots. And surprisingly, 1 save. All right, I think we are missing a player. I saw that Koning Wildebeest left the lobby, so I'm not sure if he's changing cars or sorting out a technical issue. Okay, I think he is now back. All right, he's being subbed out for Uncle Chubbs. Uncle Chubbs in for Leftovers. Let's go. Game number 2. Come on, people, let's go. Okay, Lack will take the ball off kickoff, tries to flick it to an advantageous position, does it well enough, but then loses out. Komkopi loses out. Lack getting a demo, preventing or at least delaying possession for the Leftovers. Sumo trying to finish off. Oh, that's chaos right now. Lack now. Can he get a touch? He does. It's in front. Komkopi will put it wide. Can Lack turn quick enough on this? He's got 0 boost. He's going to put it just what? Sumo is going to put it way over on the other side of the goal. But it comes back in for a 4th time. Cleared away now, finally. A little bit of breathing room for Leftovers. And they will take a shot. Oh, Dark Itachi missing his attempted pass into the middle. Lack with the shot, Lack with the goal, picking up where he left off in game 1, following his hat-trick with his first goal here. Reading it well off the wall, Doc not reading that shot. It was past him before he could react. Leftovers struggling a little in defense, but they do control it out now. What can they do with this? Doc looking to pass it in. He's done fairly well, but fails at the last attempt to get it in front. Komkopi with the booming shot off the wall is going to go just wide. Lack tries to finish it off, but just not enough juice on that to get past the 2 defenders. Oh, Komkopi trying to put that away. Puts it again just wide, but coming back off the wall. Great angle, great finish. Lack popped it to him. It just floated deliciously, and he did very well to get it backward of him and to the left into the goal. They have 2. They're in charge. Oh, Lack getting his 2nd goal. Lack running rampant all over this Leftovers team. Up onto the backboard, juggled it there, followed it down, pushed it in. Is this going to be the 4th? He's going for the double. Sumo gets it. From his half. Popped it onto the backboard. Followed it all the way in. Bounced it off the line and in. X-Pandas 4. Leftovers nothing. Sumo pinching it. Uncle Chubbs banging it forward. Dark Itachi missing the redirect. He'll have another go here. He puts it into the mid. Goes to the other side, and another attack coming from X-Pandas. Okay, they're going to have to scramble now to get back. Komkopi does well, but Doc will have a shot. And Soft, oh my word! An entirely savable shot. He didn't get fire on it at all, and Sumo, misreading it completely, goes behind him, and there's hope on the horizon for RK Leftovers. 4-1. And Lack with his second consecutive hat-trick, seeking to extinguish that hope, goes off the ceiling, reading it wonderfully, finishing off. And again, the Pandas have that 4-goal lead. And at this stage, you don't see where Leftovers are going to find those 4 goals just to level things up. Sumo, is this going to be number 6? Lack looking for his 4th. Sumo. Here comes Lack. Oh, Komkopi and Lack confusing each other in front of the net. They'll have another go now. Open net. It hits the right post. Doc now. Can he get a banger? No, he can't. Oh. Everyone on X-Pandas wanting to score that. Komkopi, can he get the double? He can't, and Sumo misses the follow. Lack pushes it back. Komkopi. It'll go to the wide wall. Doc brings it down. Can he get the follow? He can't. 15 seconds to go. Another dominating performance by the X-Pandas. Are going to see them 2-0 up against RK Leftovers. But like their fellow RK team, can they make the stunning comeback in game number 3 and push this to at least 4 games? Well, we will see in game 3. But first, these 2 seconds. Oh, Leftovers nearly getting a third. Not to be, and it is the X-Pandas who go ahead 2-0. Match point to meet Alfbau in the final. The substitution not doing the trick for the Leftovers. And here we are, game number 3. RK Leftovers, X-Pandas. X-Pandas lead 2-0. Away they go. Sumo gets it past 1. Can he get it into the middle? Doc looking to clear. Dark Itachi takes responsibility. Gets it some of the way away. Komkopi pops it up. Lack is up. Nice team play developing by X-Pandas, but they fell short. But here they come again. Komkopi's up. He gets a shot. He gets a goal. Not the most spectacular of his life, but enough to put the X-Pandas in front. Great work from Lack to get the pass. Komkopi goes up, bounces it. It bounces high, top right corner. Leftovers take the kickoff, but Sumo is on it. He's up off the wall. Lack. Uncle Chubbs. Leftovers struggling to get out of their corner, but they do now. Clear from Dark Itachi, followed by Doc. Doc with a shot, but the save by Komkopi. All right, this is better from RK Leftovers. Nice team play. Uncle Chubbs banging it off the corner. Doc reads it well. Sumo can't get the save. Lack cannot get back in time. And that is the RK Leftovers leveling things up. Is this the time? Is this the game? Is this the comeback? Can they take a lead, though? That's going to be their first order of business. Oh, Uncle Chubbs and Dark Itachi riding over themselves. This could be trouble, but it does fall for Dark Itachi, who's got no boost, and he couldn't figure out a way to get past Komkopi with 0 boost. That can be difficult. Sumo's shot is going to go wide into the corner. Lack is going to bring it down in front of goal. Dark Itachi gets his a touch into the corner. The X-Pandas attack not over yet. Through Sumo, he can't follow. Uncle Chubbs. Yeah, I think you're going to struggle to get it past Lack. Doc! He's got no boost. Can he get the 50? Pushed it out to the wall. Dark Itachi, it's up and loose. X-Pandas will get there. Not a great clear from Komkopi. Might put them in a bit of an awkward situation if they can follow it up with pace. Dark Itachi was looking to control, but enough of a touch. But they have an opportunity now. That's going to go wide. RK Leftovers giving a dangerous player like Lack far too much time on the ball. All three waiting back on the goal as he tried to formulate his shot there. But they do get away with it, and Doc trying to bring it down. Can't get it under the crossbar. And X-Pandas survive. What can Doc do now? He looks to pass mid, but it falls for Lack. Sumo down into the middle. No one there to follow. But Komkopi finally does arrive for the shot. Both teams having fair attacks, but just lacking that precision final shot to put things away. Oh, it is so scrappy and loose, but still not cleared for Pandas. Doc now will have a shot. He bounces it and it goes in. It finds its way under the crossbar, and the Leftovers do indeed find a way to take a lead. Doc getting his second. And is a new story to be written now. Dark Itachi has an open net, a brief open net, but Sumo does get in front and do enough. They've got 45 seconds to defend out. Dark Itachi's going to have a shot. He's going to score, and the RK Leftovers take a 2-goal lead after being so dominated in 2 games in almost a copy of the first series where RK Boostless had the game of their lives in game 3. So are the RK leftovers. "18 seconds to go, and barring some craziness, RK leftovers will take this to a game 4. Doc is going to have another go. Does he get a hat trick? He doesn't. But Uncle Chubbs basically scored. But it is the leftovers with a far improved performance to overcome the X-Pandas in game 3. We are going to a game 4. Three goals, 7 shots by the leftovers. 5 shots, 1 goal by the Pandas. 2 saves apiece. So fairly equal in that regard when you're looking at the numbers, but it is the leftovers who did enough. So here we are, game 3, game 4. X-Pandas, RK leftovers. RK leftovers looking for the reverse sweep. Oh, Uncle Chubbs was unceremoniously hustled off the ball. Oh my goodness, I thought that was in. Cleared off the line. X-Pandas through Komkopi take the lead in this 4th game. It's a scramble in front of the leftovers net. Komkopi finds his way through and the lead is theirs. A minute gone now. X-Pandas, 1 goal in front. Can the leftovers carry on from where they left off in game number 3? Oh, they might have a go. There was it looked like a pathway to the net for a brief second. Komkopi into the corner. Doc's going to bang it out. The net. Oh, it looked like an open X-Pandas net, but Lack was there. Doc Itachi. Oh, not sure that was intended or not. If it was intended, it was a lot heavier than he would have liked. Oh, Lack couldn't get over that. And similar to the first series where Grape had two hat-tricks! Oh my word, that's why we so Lack has had 2 hat-tricks in this series, but was a little quiet in game number 3. And in his quiet, while being quiet, his team lost. So Lack is going to want to get a lot more involved in this game. Oh, Doc. Still only 1 goal in it. So everything for RK leftovers to play for. As long as there's just 1 goal, they're completely in it. Oh, Doc coming off the wall. Completely misses. Uncle Chubbs pushes it forward, but he's beat out by Lack. Lack's going to try and put it down in front. But Doc gets the demo of the X-Pandas challenger. And they have an opportunity now, but Komkopi comes screaming in. Dark. Can he get in the pass? He can. Dark Itachi's going up for it. Sumo misses and Dark Itachi completes the goal. The pass floated in. Both Lack and Dark Itachi went up. And I'm not sure if Lack ran out of boost or realized he wouldn't get there or if he hit the crossbar. But one way or the other, he wasn't there as it rolled in. This game is leveled up. Leftovers very much in it. Lack with the touch in front of net. No one there to finish it off but Sumo now. What can he do? Oh, Dark Itachi backflips! Oh, and Kumkopi hits the post. Lack with the shot cleared and saved by Dark. Dark now had goals in his sights, but doesn't hit it powerfully enough off the wall. Dark Itachi. Lack will have a go. Uncle Chubbs misses. Oh no, he's third man. Misses a shot he really should have had. And Lack gets a very fortunate goal. Well, you put your shots on target, there's always a chance. Leftovers will be feeling a little bleak about that. But 30 seconds to go, there's only one goal in it. Can we see a game 5? Or are we going to go... But it is now 2 goals in it, and that's pretty hard. "12 seconds to go, and right now, as it stands, we are going to see X-Pandas go to take on Aufbau. Yes, indeed. It is the X-Pandas who prevail. They take semi-final number 2. They will go forward to meet Aufbau for this Cup 2 lower division bracket final. And we will bring you that game very shortly. And we're back. We have the teams in. We're ready to go. We're bringing you the Cup 2 lower division bracket final. Aufbau versus Expanders. Let's go. All right, teams are in. Aufbau are orange. Expanders are blue. And away they go. Will we see it in 4 games as well? Will we see a sweep? Will we see the ultimate 5-game thriller? The next few games of Rocket League are going to tell us, but it is Aufbau who make an emphatic start through Delta 7. JTW with the pass, fabulous pass, wonderful finish. Aufbau 1, Expanders 0. Aufbau with all the early aggression, and it pays off again. 26 seconds. Delta 7 gets his second, passing to himself off the back. Komkopi making his way back at what can only be described as a pedestrian pace. Cannot get a save. JTW pops it up. Delta! For a moment, it looked like Delta was going to get his hat trick within 30 seconds. But that moment has passed. Grape, the hero of the Boostless series. All right, it looks like Expanders are getting themselves together. Their early disorganization seems to be a thing of the past. That was very close, but not to be. And now they've got some defending to do. And Komkopi, oh my goodness, maybe we should have let him have that cigarette break. Grape dropping it in front. Where is no one? Absolutely no one from Aufbau supporting Grape up front there. Means they keep their lead at 2 goals. Grape off the backboard. JT trying to follow. Doesn't get there. Delta 7. Komkopi finally got some speed back into his engines, gets the save. Sumo Komkopi! And can anyone finish? Delta 7 gets it away. And there we go. It looked like it was coming. It was building. It was getting there every moment. And there it is. X-Pandas back in the game. Only 1 goal behind and exactly half a Rocket League game left to play. JTW, the goal's open, Delta 7. It might have been a steal, it might not have been, but either way, Delta 7 has his hat trick. Lack has lost connection. Right now it is 3 versus 2. And that's Rocket League. It is brutal, it is heavy, and it will carry on as a 3v2. X-Pandas so far keeping it together, defending well with only 2 players. And it can be weird though sometimes when you land up with a player advantage. You're not sure how you should be playing the game and you try and push hard to take advantage, and then you land up messing things up and messing up your own rotations. And it looks a little bit like that might be happening right now. Komkopi is going to put it down, but of course Sumo having to be a little further back to keep things together. But Komkopi and Sumo doing well not to go further behind while their teammate Lack, hopefully, and he's an important member of their team, gets his whatever issues he might be having. And if it's load shedding, well, then we really are all screwed. My first tournament. Komkopi is going to score for the X-Pandas and put them within a goal of Aufbau. A man behind, a goal behind. Where does it all end? So I'm in my first tournament tomorrow, which might well be scuppered by load shedding. Komkopi is going to shoot again. Great pass from Sumo, and a 2-man X-Pandas are pushing Aufbau. Oh, it wasn't a pass. JT trying to score affected the pass. A 2-man X-Pandas team pushing Aufbau to the wire. The 3-man team always has everything to lose, though, in these situations. Oh, no, and they do seem to be getting rattled. This 2-man team are rattling them hard, but they're playing very smart. They're playing patient, pushing hard when they have the opportunity, but not attacking unnecessarily. And a shot from Grape is saved by Komkopi. Oh, but there you go. Wonderful work from Delta. He gets his 4th and his team's 4th. Taking it off the wall, flipping into it, and finishing it off. And I'm seeing in another Discord channel another player whose load shedding has impacted his ability to carry on playing. So perhaps that is the issue with Lack, perhaps not. Whichever it is, hopefully we'll find out very shortly and either sub in or make an arrangement and a plan from there. Let's find out. But it is Aufbau who are in the lead. And I think under the rules, there will be time given, allowed for Lack to sort out his issue so we can bring him back in. How long that is, I'm not entirely sure. But while we wait for him to sort out his issues, I guess we will take a break. Oh dear, folks, it is bad news, I'm afraid. Lack has fallen victim to load shedding, which means he is out of the picture. They cannot get hold of their sub. He's unavailable. So, very unfortunate and disappointing in a final is a forfeit by the X-Pandas, and Aufbau will win it, and they will go through. They are the winners of this Cup too. Those are them facts as they stand. So a disappointing end, but otherwise 2 good series. And that'll be that for tonight. I'm Dead Hosborn. It's been a pleasure bringing it to you for Momentum Gaming League. And until next time, peace. I'm out.
One day inside the station, in Amsterdam perchance, the men were dancing side by the man with the crooked glance. They turned to face each other. It was just happenstance that these 2 men would meet that day and do that fateful dance. Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. He went. They said we've both been dancing all this time. What a coincidence. And then they danced together like no one's danced before. The diplomats were dancing.